Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Dungeons video. Today I'm showcasing a build that was suggested to me by one of my viewers in the comments. Now, as you can tell by my voice, I am a little bit sick, so I might cough here and there, and that's also why I haven't been able to record or make any builds for a little while. So let's get right into it. Now, this is one of my favourite builds because it has so many synergies. So let's start off with the melee first. We've got the great axeblade. Now, of the axeblades, out of the claymores, the great axeblade is probably considered to be the worst one because its unique is dynamo and it doesn't really add much to a good build. But in this one, it does add a little bit, which gives it a slight edge over something like a heart stealer, which has leeching built in. So this one has dynamo as its unique ability, and it's also got enchanting as its gilded enchantment. Now for this one, I've also re-rolled it quite a few times to get a good few possible combinations for a different type of build if you were to trade it from me, such as something like void strike, guarding strike, leeching, crit, or weakening. But in this one, it uses ambush, guarding strike, and leeching, and you'll see why in a second. So next we have the squid armor, and this has plus 15% movement, aura, release an incloud when rolling, and this one is gilded with potion barrier. So I'm using the rare version, not the unique version, because I couldn't find the unique version in time, and also B, the unique ability isn't very important to the build. So for this one, we're going to enchant it with acrobat and snowball. Now for this middle slot, I'll tell you which we're going to enchant in a second. So we'll go onto the bow as to why. So this one is the Echo of the Valley, one of my personal favourite weapons. It's got charged arrows pulled in enemies, so when you charge a shot at an enemy, that mob will come closer towards you. The Echo of the Valley has ricochet as its unique ability, and it's also got tier 3 weakening as its custom enchantment, as its gilded enchantment, I mean. Now, weakening is very important as it's key for a bug that is crucial to the build. What's also crucial to the bug for the build is void strike, so we're going to enchant that. Burst bowstring to pull mobs in when I roll. And of this last slot, you can do cooldown shot, and if you do cooldown shot, you don't have to do cooldown, and you can do something like deflect. But we're gonna do, so if you don't do cooldown shot, you can do infinity, as you'll be rolling a lot, you want to spare your arrows, or something like looting, which increases the chance for strength potions to drop, which double your damage. So we're going to go with looting. And because we're not using cooldown shot, and we want infinite deathcap mushroom and ironhide amulet, we want cooldown. So to see what I mean in this video with the bug, let me just grab a weapon to show you how this bug works. We'll go hammer of gravity and fighter's bindings. So this bug, basically how it works is that when you have a red number from, say, a strength potion, crit, or ambush, if that mob has been affected by weakening and void strike on the ranged, then the debuff doesn't get removed. So I'll show you. I'll head over to the test dummy. We'll have to get a strength potion first. Oh wait, we don't have cooldown shot. It takes a little while. Hopefully get a strength potion. Here we go. So with a normal void strike weapon, the debuff resets after each hit. But if we apply weakening and void strike, and then a strength potion onto fighter's bindings, you'll be able to see that the multiplier does not reset until about 4 seconds. So apply it and it keeps on rising even though it typically doesn't, which is pretty powerful. So you can see that's climbing over 1 million, over 1.5 mil, which is typically just 383,000 climbs to 1.5 million. You can also see it with this hammer. The original damage is it keeps on climbing. The original damage is 2.4 mil. When we apply weakening void strike, it keeps on climbing until 9.6 million. So that's why we're using the build. So yeah, this bug, basically, if you have red numbers from something like a strength potion or any other enchantment or thing that applies a red number, then void strike from your range won't reset, so it can hit really high numbers. So in this build, it's important because we use ink cloud and rolling, and when we do that, so it's now inked, and we'll grab our weapon, and because it has ambush and it's inked, can't see anything, we've got red numbers. So we can roll with burst bowstring, apply the void strike and weakening, and the numbers keep climbing. So as you can see, it keeps on climbing. 2.6, and keeps on going up and up, even though the combo's good. So that's how it'll go. You would roll, basically making an ink cloud with acrobat, and then with your charged arrows pulling in enemies, pull all of the mobs into the ink cloud, applying weakening and void strike, and then you can start smashing them with the axeblade. And because you're rolling, you add to the dynamo counter. And dynamo, a 251 weapon. Let me find a weapon of 251. Here we go, 251. At tier 1 it adds almost 200,000 damage. So it's decent, but not great, but still gives a bit of a reason to run the great axeblade. So let's head into a mission. We'll go a mood level, and I'll showcase this build. Remember to leave a comment under this video what you thought of the build. Consider liking, subscribing, and also go ahead and comment your build, because just like this build, if it's a good build, I might just review it and showcase it. So yeah, see ya.